1984 by George Orwell, a dystopian masterpiece. George Orwell's 1984 is a haunting and prophetic work that continues to resonate with readers across generations. Published in 1949, this dystopian novel paints a grim picture of a totalitarian future where individuality is crushed, truth is easily influenced, and surveillance is omnipresent. As we dive into the depths of Winston Smith's struggle against the oppressive regime, we find ourselves both disturbed and captivated. Orwell introduces us to Winston Smith, a weary member of the outer party in the bleak city of London, Airstrip 1, formerly known as England. The party, led by the enigmatic Big Brother, controls every aspect of citizens' lives. The telescreens, both watchful eyes and relentless ears, ensure that conformity is the norm. Follow the crowd, swim with the stream. Don't think, don't feel, just do as you're told. Orwell paints Winston's inner turmoil throughout the book. Winston's job at the Ministry of Truth involves altering historical records to fit the party's propaganda. This constant manipulation leaves him feeling desensitized and detached from reality. He wrestles with his own identity as a person. Is he merely a cog in the party's machinery, or does he harbor deeper desires for freedom and truth? Winston constantly questions the world around him. His mind rebels against the party's dogma, seeking clarity and authenticity. All on your own, because you cannot trust anyone. Who can become the enemy in a blink of an eye and who faces same struggles within themselves? It's so as party is flowing in people's veins that makes a concept of betrayal of your loved ones, or anybody at all, is simply absent from their minds. Completely rewired and fitting the grim norms of this so-called society. So keep your head down and keep walking. Winston cannot show any sign of unwarranted emotions. Any glimpse of the inside rebel would bring dire consequences. His hatred for the party, the oppressive and intrusive forces stifling individuality, is eating him from the inside. Despite the risks, he seeks to uncover the hidden realities and expose the party's deception. Suppressed thoughts are a battleground. The party's control extends to the very fabric of the mind. Winston yearns for freedom of thought, but the thought police are always watching. His struggle lies in maintaining his individuality while navigating the treacherous waters of conformity. Orwell draws clear lines, Winston's spirit against the party's oppression. His fate becomes a cautionary tale for readers. Amid the bleakness, Winston experiences fleeting moments of joy. His affair with Julia becomes a sanctuary, a rebellion against the sterile world. These moments offer hope, but Orwell ensures there's no happy ending. Totalitarianism crushes any glimmer of lasting happiness. Winston's spirit wavers, and his humanity erodes. The two characteristics he fought to keep are ultimately lost. Orwell insists that Winston's fate could happen to anyone. By destroying Winston, he underscores the danger of totalitarianism. In Orwell's opening line, "The clocks were striking 13" sets the eerie tone. 13? That's not even a real time. It's like waking up to find your alarm clock playing Sudoku. But it's symbolic, a glitch in the matrix, a sign that reality is distorted. And let's be honest, if our clocks started striking 13, we'd all be questioning our sanity. The party's linguistic control is terrifying. Newspeak shrinks language, eliminating rebellious words. And doublethink? It's the art of holding contradictory beliefs simultaneously. It's like, I'm perfectionist, but I also believe in good enough. Room 101, the ultimate nightmare. In the Ministry of Love, there's a room called 101. It's where your deepest fear resides. For Winston, it's rats. But room 101 isn't just about rodents. It's about breaking your spirit. Imagine being trapped in a room with your worst fear. Mine would be a room with a bunch of strangers, where everyone has to tell a fun fact about themselves. So, in this room, he's immobilized and strapped to a chair. It's a psychological battleground where he faces his breaking point. Once someone endures room 101, they lose their free will and become mere pawns, no longer a threat to the party. Torture is the ultimate winning strategy of totalitarianism. 1984 isn't just fiction, it's a mirror reflecting our fears. Surveillance cameras, manipulated truth, and the erosion of privacy. Sound familiar? Orwell's vision of a world where ignorance is strength and freedom is slavery feels uncomfortably close. It's like he peeked into 2024 and said, "Hold my typewriter." I think Winston's struggle resonates because he represents every human being. Readers hope for change, for a world where democracy, peace, and freedom are held at the highest value. Through Winston, we confront our own vulnerabilities and the fragility of our cherished ideals. Well, most of us at least. In the end, Winston's journey serves as a stark reminder: freedom is fragile, and the fight against oppression demands unwavering courage. Orwell's warning echoes through the ages, urging us to safeguard our humanity against the encroaching darkness of authoritarian regimes. As a reader, I felt suffocated yet compelled. Winston's rebellion resonated with my inner contrarian. But Julia? She's like that friend who insists on pineapple pizza. Sure, it's a rebellion, but at what cost? This book feels timeless, which makes it so much more devastating to think, will humanity ever learn? Will never again can actually become true someday? 1984 is a reminder that freedom isn't a given, it's a battle. Orwell's genius lies in making us question our reality, our complacency. So, next time your clock strikes 13, remember Winston Smith and wonder, are we already living in Oceania? And now, this. Why did Big Brother join a dating app? To find the perfect match for Room 101. Thank you for watching. You can let me know which book you'd like to get review on and which one you're currently reading.